Hello, welcome to the Tuesday Night Live Guide to Note-Taking. This guide is prepared by me, Jerry Michael Combs, on behalf of the TNL instructors, and is based in part on the Effective Note-Taking Skill Book. There's also a packet that goes along with the video. I'll be referring to that packet throughout, so make sure you have that packet printed off and ready to go. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing I want you to do is take a look at this picture. It's on the next slide, and try to remember as much as you can about the scene depicted. Alright, so here's the picture. Study it closely. Try to remember as much as you can about the picture. You may want to pause the video here to take as much time as you need to study the scene. Okay, if you have studied the picture a sufficient amount of time, let's move on. I'm now going to ask you 5 questions about the picture. So number 1, what color tricycle is the Muppet Gonzo riding? Number 2, who is standing behind Big Bird? Number 3, is E.T. standing on a table? Number 4, what animal is wearing pink glasses? And number 5, what symbol is on the white shirt? Okay, let's see how much of the scene you remembered. Question number 1, what color tricycle is Muppet Gonzo riding? We can clearly see that he's riding a green tricycle. It has red wheels, but it is green. Who is standing behind Big Bird? If we look at Big Bird, we see that it is none other than Santa Claus standing behind Big Bird there. Big Bird is, and there's Santa Claus behind him. Is E.T. standing on a table? We can see that no, E.T. is not on a table. He's standing in a chair, and there he is standing in the chair. What animal is wearing pink glasses? If you look up there at the top, you'll see it's the hippopotamus. There's the hippopotamus wearing pink glasses. And what symbol is on the white shirt? And I say it's a cross. If you look there at the bottom, there's the white shirt, and it has a cross on it. Okay, how well did you do? Let's take a look at another picture. But before we do, let's refer to the packet that I talked about that goes along with the video. After the title page, the first page in the packet should be a sheet that looks like this. It says Note Taker at the top, and it's divided into 4 categories: food, people, animals, and things. Before we move on, grab a pen or a pencil, and as you look at the next picture, instead of just looking at it and studying it, let's write some things down. Let's write some notes down about what you see using this provided graphic organizer. And if you're unfamiliar with the term graphic organizer, Mr. Cat here is just telling us that a graphic organizer is simply a picture or diagram that makes it easier to organize information. You can use graphic organizers that are ready-made, or you can make your own, but because they help us to quickly organize information, they're great to use during class discussions and lectures because they're already there and you can fill them out as you go with your notes. So graphic organizers may be something that you want to look into and use to help you with note-taking. So we have our note taker graphic organizer in hand. We have a pen or pencil. Let's look at the second picture and let's take some notes. What you may want to do here is pause the video again and really take some notes about what you see. Write some things down that will help you remember all of the different things going on in this scene. Okay, if you need more time, just pause the video again. If not, let's go on. Keep your notes handy, and let's answer the following questions about this scene. According to the calendar, what month is it? What color is the snake wrapped around the streetlight? Are pumpkins part of the fruit and vegetable display? What color is the building that is farthest away? And finally, what large eating utensil is leaning against a building? You may want to pause the video here as you review your notes and fill in your answers. You could probably write your answers right on the back of that note taker graphic organizer sheet. Alright, so hopefully you paused the video and reviewed your notes and are ready to see if your notes helped you out this time. So let's look at the answers to these 5 questions. Let's see how much you remembered. Number 1, according to the calendar, what month is it? If you look here in the corner, you'll see that it is the month of August. So that's August. What color is the snake wrapped around the streetlight? And as I look at this picture again, I thought, oh no, is the snake wrapped around the ladder that's going up? But I think it is the streetlight. So that snake is white, and there is the snake. Are pumpkins part of the fruit and vegetable display? They sure are. Yes, there are pumpkins. What color is the building that is farthest away? That building is purple, and there you see the building. And what large eating utensil is leaning against a building? A spoon, and there it is. There's the spoon leaning against the building. Alright, if you remembered more from the second picture, it was probably because you were taking notes. Of course you had the notes you took that could be referred to, but the very act of taking notes as you looked at the picture helped you remember as well. Note-taking is a very important skill that leads to success in college. Most of your instructors will expect you to take notes, and many of them may even talk to you about the best way to take notes for their classes. The next page, page 2, in your packet contains a survey that will help you determine how effective your note-taking skills are now. Take a few minutes to complete the survey. You may want to pause the video while you fill out the survey. Okay, hopefully you have paused the video and taken as much time as you needed to fill out the survey. Let's move on and look at the results. As you completed the survey, if you checked mostly boxes that were odd, or beside odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, and so on, it sounds like you could use some strategies for effective note-taking. The packet that accompanies this guide can certainly help you. You can ask any Tuesday Night Live or TNL instructor for help as well. On the other hand, if you checked mostly even boxes, 2, 4, 6, it sounds like you already have some solid note-taking skills. But you can use this packet and advice from your TNL instructors to fine-tune your strategies and really get the most out of your notes. If you checked a mixture of even and odd boxes, it sounds like you have some good note-taking skills already, but you could probably use some more. Use this packet to review and update your skills, seeking help from your TNL instructors as needed. Okay, Well, we hope that these 2 activities have helped you to think about the way you take notes. Continue reading through the provided packet to find even more information about effective note-taking. And what I want to do right now is just sort of give you an overview of the packet. So if you have the packet with you, you might go through each of these pages just so you can see them as I talk about them. Starting on page 3, the packet provides you with some information about taking notes while you are reading. This could be textbooks or other materials provided by your instructors. One highlighted way to take notes while you are reading is the SQ3R method. That's on page 4. Pages 5, 6, and 7 are a few other graphic organizers you may want to use for taking notes while you're reading. You might find those useful. Starting on page 8, you will find information about taking notes during class. A highlighted way to take notes during class is mapping. That's on page 9. Pages 10, 11, 12, and 13 and 14 provide some graphic organizers to help you use the mapping method. We've included pages 13 and 14 so you could share the mapping method with any children you have at home who need to also work on their note-taking skills. If you've got some children at home who are in school, they'll need to be taking notes as well. And we just thought that the pictures of a tree and fish bones may make kids want to use that method more than just basically circles and lines. So that's all it is. It just includes pictures. Alright, finally on page 15, you'll find information that will help you make the most of the notes you take while reading or during class. You don't necessarily need to use the methods described in the packet for note-taking. If you have a method that works better for you, you should use it. The point is, if you take notes during class and while reading, you will get much more out of the topic you are studying. Alright, I hope that you have found the information in the packet and the 2 brief exercises that we went through at the beginning of the video to be helpful. Just let me or any of the TNL instructors know if you have any questions or if you need some more guidance with note-taking, and I will see you on Tuesday night. Thank you very much.